back at the Pirate House and doing lots of random things. We're washing all the new towels we purchased. We're started a pretty good throwaway pile. We've got new pillows, so we're throwing out all the sleeping pillows. I'm putting a new power strip by every bed because there's nothing I hate more than staying somewhere where there's no plug near your bed because I want my phone to fall asleep, but I also want to charge my phone. So doing a little power strip by every bed. I'm getting ready to start making labels galore and labeling every cabinet and everything that's in it. It's an old quirky house, so light switches are a little funny. So I'm gonna label light switches, just label it all up. So we moved that rug yesterday. This rug's got to go. It's horrible, this rug's going. I've just swapped some lamps around. Just doing a little bit of everything. We've got a new rug to go in there. Just keeping busy with lots of little projects. Promised that I was gonna show you our backyard, and the backyard it's a decent backyard. Not too long ago, Gio and Jesus rebuilt that little building that was falling apart, and it looks great. We just got it painted and refreshed. But what I wanted to show you is this development back here. So this is an area called Moss Landing. I think this is actually Moss Landing Phase 2. For years when we owned this house, there was what was left of a lumber mill and a material supply company that was finally bulldozed. And now they're building these beautiful houses. So right now we have a pretty amazing water view of our old railroad trellis that runs through town and crosses the Pamlico River. But you can see these beautiful houses that are being built. This is a great community. So even when our water view's gone, we'll still have a nice view of pretty houses. But here's the Pirate House. You can see our ladders are up. Gio's already working. We've got a lot to do over here to get ready to put it on the Airbnb market. Morning, everyone. We are back at the Pirate House. I have cleaning supplies. Our housekeeper is coming to do a deep clean. Hopefully Gio will be here soon. We've got to get some little outside projects cleaned up and done. Since you've been here, we've got all the hedges trimmed. Yard looks really nice. Love these little boxwoods. Let's go inside and let me show you some of the things that we've done and what we have left to do. So it seems like we feel like we've made some progress and then we discover something else. So you remember we added a television in this room. We also picked up a new rug, but this room is really nice because all the lamps are on a switch, which I love. But typically when you do that, you do one plug on a switch, like the bottom one on the switch and the top one is not. In this case, all the plugs are on a switch. So when you turn the lamps on or off, it turns on the television. So we may have to get an electrician over here to make that television plug a permanently hot switch. Let's see, I've got a lot to do, but it's really dark in here. We are ready to get the beds made. So we've got all new bedding, new sheets, all new pillows, new coverlets, new big down comforters to be folded at the bottom. We have super organized this linen closet, which is great. We've got multiples of everything in there. I put that little shelf together yesterday. Let's see, let me take you to what's called the owner's closet back here. We got the lock and the latch on that. And this is well-stocked toilet paper, paper towels, everything we need, cleaning supplies. We got in our toiletries, everything that we will need to flip in between guests. So what's left on my to-do list? We've got to pick up a few more things for the kitchen. We discovered we've got a little leak. So Gio's going to check that out and see if we need to get a plumber. We have a new Keurig. Should probably run some through that. We got this little cart, and this is where we're thinking we'll put all the things that we leave for the guests, like some snacks, paper plates, paper cups, all that. Gio has got to finish painting out here. We've had a lot of rain, so we're delayed on that. Hopefully we'll get this done today. These, I don't know if you can see, but there's little party lights up here, but they're really old and they don't burn. So I'm gonna cut them all out and maybe put some new party lights up. You can see, you can hear the construction's already happening out back. Anyway, paint this. We've got a little bit of painting out here to do. We want to put a fresh coat of paint on this. Lots of work for Gio to do. The kitchen's in pretty good shape. We washed all the dishes. We don't have a dishwasher, so you got to hand wash it, but we got all the dishes washed, freshly cleaned. We've got to pick up some Keurig pods. What else? Lots of little things left to do, but we are getting there, and we hope to have the house listed very soon. I am getting ready to finally paint this bathroom cabinet. So here is our paint color. It is, I don't remember what it's called. Tuberose. So it's a pretty pink. We're gonna get a coat of paint on here, let it dry. It's probably gonna take a couple. So we're ready to get started. Here we go. All right, we got 2 sides done. I'm rounding the corner. I still gotta do the door and the drawer fronts. It does not look very good right now, but the first coat really never does. All right, that's 1 coat on everything. The door, the drawers, we're gonna let that dry. It looks horrible, but it's gonna look better once it dries. Speaking of drying and painting, Gio is working out back. What's up, Gio? Gio is painting this back porch. We are getting closer and closer to being ready. There's 2 coats. We're gonna leave this to dry. May need a 3rd coat, maybe just some touch-up spots. But the pink has definitely drying to match the flowers. We needed a little more pink in here. Wish we had some pink in this shower curtain. All right, guys, today is the big day. Our first guest will be here in about an hour and a half. And it's nothing like working to the 11th hour. You see here, we've got an electrician working because we discovered that all the lamps are on a switch in this room, all the receptacles, but that included the receptacle with the television. So anytime you turned off the switch, the TV lost power. Let me swip you around and show you a few other things. We added 2 leaves in this table, brought in 2 more chairs. The house is publicized as sleeping 6, so we felt like we needed to be able to seat 6 as well. And now I'm gonna start a new project on the back porch. So a project I worked on yesterday is to put some new party lights outside. We had all white fairy lights wrapped around this arbor, but they didn't burn anymore, so I got new lights. You can see, I think you can see, right along the edge there. And now I'm getting ready to put together a new grill. So here we go, lots of Allen wrenches. Wish me luck. Right, we have a grill. In theory, it should work. We've got all the pieces put together. There is charcoal, lighter fluid, and a lighter. Here you can better see those little party lights that we put up there. They're on a timer, which is great. We're almost ready, y'all. All right, everybody. Our very first Airbnb guest literally just left. They were a rock star. They started washing sheets and towels. Didn't ask them to do that, so they're getting a 5-star. I have already flipped the twin bed. We have 2 of everything, which is a good thing because we have a quick flip. It is about 11:30 and we have another set of guests coming in at 3. So quick flip, getting all these beds flipped, get the housekeeper in to clean. So far, so good. All right, so this bed has been flipped. The twins have already been flipped. We've got laundry to take home and clean. This bed has been flipped, except the duvet cover is washing, so I'll get that on soon. These were like the best guests ever. They left it so clean. I'm just gonna vacuum in here, fluff the pillows, dust a little bit. So far, a success on our first Airbnb rental. All right, guys, I just put in the code for the lock for the next guest, locked the door. We have flipped all the beds. We have dusted and mopped and vacuumed. We put out all the little treats and the toiletries. I watered the bums, and now we're all done and ready for guest number 2. I had no idea our first 2 guests would literally be back to back with a 3-hour break in between. So here we go with our Airbnb venture. Thank you for following along. I'm Kasey Stone with Clerestory Design. As you can tell, we're doing all kind of crazy things these days. So I have no idea what our next series of videos will be about, but I hope you'll come back and see them.